Nice to see you all. Is it too late to say Happy New Year? Yes, I'm going to do it anyway. Happy New Year. It's our first Success Day of 2016, and whilst I have seen lots of you at the very many Kickstarts that you've invited me to through the year, I haven't seen all of you. So from all of the team at Longbridge Manor, we want to wish you a healthy, happy, prosperous 2016, and to thank you sincerely for joining us in what is rather a historic moment for us, because it's the first time that we've ever done a 2-day Success Day. So we're looking, 6 woos. We spent like £500,000 and I get 6 woos. Come on. You're a tough audience this morning. But it's great to see so many of you here. We have some special guests in the room today, and I'd like to start our day by just saying hi to them. We have my very good colleague from Germany, the country manager, Florian Kaufmann, and his partner Pia are somewhere here. Where are you, Florian? Give us a... Oh, there, right, okay. Thank you for being with us today. Nice to see you, and congratulations on your success in Germany. Germany, Austria, Switzerland had a great 2015 as we did, so it's great to see you here today. And you have some of your team here today. We have Gabrielle, Andrea, Petra and Silke. Where are you from Germany? Somewhere... Where? Oh, right back there! Hello back there! Nice to have you with us. We've got a great 2 days lined up for you. During today we're going to be recognising our top 30 Forever Business Owners for 2015. And they don't know which order they're in, so that should provide us with a great deal of excitement through the day. We're launching our charity partners to the stage today, a charity called .com that I've personally been involved with for a couple of years, and I think you'll like the message that they have to bring. We're going to be introducing to you some of our brand ambassadors today who will be sharing with you their experience of our products, and we've got some great video footage that we're going to release today of our brand ambassadors for you to be able to use on your social media platforms over the coming weeks. So lots and lots of great stuff. And in between the recognitions, of course, we've got some top class trainings provided by our top people in our top 30. So it's going to be an action-packed 2 days, a combination of recognising you and your success, and also providing everybody with some great information to help them build their business in the coming year. It's a really exciting time to be part of Forever. We've had a number of really successful years, and 2015 probably was the culmination of that. We grew by over 70% in 2015. We broke all sorts of records. And as we've moved into 2016, we've seen that trend continue. And I know that there are a lot of people in the room today who are still looking at us to see whether this is the sort of business you'd like to be involved with. And very many of you in the room today who are with us have only been with us for a short period of time. And more than anything, what I hope you get from these 2 days is a sense that you too can share in this success. You'll see over the 2 days a wide variety of people cross this stage from all sorts of backgrounds, all walks of life, varying ages from 18 to people in their later years. There's no stereotypical background that our successful FBOs have come from, and that should be really, really exciting for those of you who perhaps have taken that first tentative step to becoming an entrepreneur and are wondering, well, can I do this? My answer to you is you most definitely can. Take the inspiration from today and tomorrow, take the learnings from today and tomorrow, and just have the courage to step outside your comfort zone over the coming weeks and share your story and our story with everybody that you meet. What I do know is that businesses are being built in Forever faster than ever before, and that can be really encouraging too to those of you just getting started. That 1 year from now could make a massive difference to your financial circumstances, your health, your lifestyle balance, and again over the 2 days you're going to hear and see real life examples of that. So who is in the room for the first time today at their very first Success Day? We'd love you to stand up because we'd like to say hi to you. Thank you for being with us. already some of you are thinking, blimey, this is a bit of a happy clappy outfit. I came here hoping to keep a low profile and some blokes made me stand up already. I hope you'll see as the day goes on that our recognition is very genuine, very sincere. We believe in encouraging people to see that within each and every one of us there's lots and lots of untapped potential. And it's great to be at these events and be able to be amongst people who share the same beliefs and values that we do, that we can help lots and lots of people improve their lives, whether it be through the products or whether it be through our business model. And for those of you just getting started, I'd like to share with you a brief overview of what is a truly remarkable company that's enabled so many of us from different backgrounds to make a difference, to perhaps have a bit more control over our financial circumstances, because when you're a forever business owner, you literally are the boss of your own business. Never will you get a letter from Forever Living saying you need to do more or you need to work harder. You know, when you look in the mirror in the morning, you are literally looking at somebody who is in control of their destiny. Scary some mornings, admittedly, when you're just getting started. What will your friends and family think? What will your neighbours think? Your close friends have seen you in one light, then all of a sudden you're launching your new business. I get that that's tough. What you'll find is that every single person that walks this stage today and tomorrow have been exactly where you've been at some point in the future, in the past, sorry. We have an opportunity to enjoy a little bit more money. Very many people involved with us on a part-time basis so that they can add some value, add some money to the family budget. Increasingly now more and more involved with us because they want a change of career. Certainly one of the highlights of my month is the phone calls and very many messages that I get from you guys saying, great day today, Bob. I managed to say to the boss I couldn't afford them anymore. Imagine that. You know, building your business often in a very part-time way in the nooks and crannies of your life to a point where you have that option to be able to quit the daytime job. So it is a remarkable opportunity, and it's an opportunity that's provided very many people around the world a chance to improve their circumstances. We have millions of people engaged with us across the globe. Some engaged simply to use our products. And one of the keys to the success of our business most definitely is that people get a strong emotional attachment to the product that we have because they feel better. So you can see from the screen, founded in 1978, the gentleman on the screen is Rex Morn, our founder, still very much at the helm of Forever today, along with his son Greg, who's our president. A board of directors, many of whom have been around for 2 or 3 decades, a very clear vision of where we want to be in the future. And from small, humble beginnings in Phoenix, Arizona, we now have a business that operates in over 150 markets across the world. So the significance of that as business owners is that we can start teams in any one of those markets. And our observation in the head office in Longbridge Manor is that people are building international businesses faster now than we've ever seen before. Technology is absolutely in our favor. Skype, Facebook, Twitter, all those other platforms that we can use in order to communicate and engage with people in different parts of the world. When I first joined Forever, which was back in 1994, when I signed the same form that you guys have as business owners, one of the things that I wanted to reassure myself of was that this company was going to be around in the future. We have an amazing business. We're cash rich, we're debt free. We have a massive asset base, most of which is prime property. Visit our head office at Longbridge Manor, a beautiful Grade 2 listed building that Rex bought back in 1994. Very much an open door policy there for you guys to use the facility to meet with your teams or meet with guests, and literally hundreds of people do that every single week. You can see a sizable turnover there, over $2 billion globally. Probably the most significant message, though, is that we're consistent. Year on year, we've grown, as I've said, in the UK significantly over the last few years, but also globally. Our biggest market around the world is Europe. which contributes about 60% of our global turnover. We operate in most European markets, and I think that's exciting if you live in the UK, that there is such a lot of other potential team members that you can talk to right on your doorstep. You can see from the slide here over 135 million turnover in the UK last year at retail values. So we're a business that's on the map, but the exciting thing for me is that there's still massive untapped potential. As I travel, which I do most weeks around the UK, I find very many people who've never heard of us, some of whom live in Warwick, where we have a big office. It's amazing how many times I'm out, perhaps at lunchtime, buying something in a shop and somebody spots my pin, what's that? And we get into a dialogue, Forever Living now, never heard of you. Oh, we're a mile down the road in the big manor house. Oh yeah, I know the house, but I didn't know what you did there. So if you're here for the first time, don't think that you've missed the boat or that you should have been around 20 years ago. I can promise you it was very much tougher 20 years ago than it is now. You're in the right place at the right time, and one of the keys I think that you can use to help people see a vision of what's possible is the success that you're going to see walk across the stage. People who are full-time in Forever Living, who have developed significant incomes from Forever Living, and when you hear them and see them, you'll see that we are more alike than different. So I believe still a ground floor opportunity. On the slide now, a beautiful picture of our head office, Longbridge Manor, a Grade 2 listed building. This is our warehouse and our smile lorry that you see. We're just about to acquire a second warehouse right across the road from the one that we've got to help us cope with the growth. The growth that we had last year put us under real pressure in our existing facilities, so we're taking the same size warehouse again across the road to enable us to continue to support you as you grow your businesses here over the coming year. Let's look at some of the trends that are driving our business. The first one is the marketplace that exists for our type of products. If I reflect back even 10, 15 years ago, many people hadn't heard of our core product range, which is developed from the aloe vera plant. People weren't as health conscious as they are now. Most of us now know that there are things that we can do to impact or improve on our health. Sleep, drink water, take exercise, don't smoke, don't drink too much, take healthy food. And alongside that, more and more people recognizing now that maybe there's a need to supplement what they eat. We have an aging population, but it's a population that wants to stay healthy through their older years. And this marketplace is gathering momentum year on year, and people actively now seeking safe, natural products, and that's very much the marketplace that we're in. So huge potential for our type of product range. And every year we reinvest millions and dollars of our profits into developing cutting-edge products, new products that help us find new customers or help satisfy the existing demand that we've got from our existing customer base. So we're a world leader in the development of aloe vera products and beehive products. We have a very big range of products, so when you're an FBO, you can specialize in certain areas, or you can decide to become a generalist. And the trends that we've seen over the last few years have been a huge increase in the demand for weight loss products. About a third of our business now is in weight loss. We have an amazing 9-day program, and if you'd been around our warehouse in the first weeks of January, you wouldn't have believed the amount of C9 boxes that were leaving. 4,000 packs left on the first day of January. We must have had a good Christmas, don't you think? It's great actually that very many of our staff have been with us for a lot of years, and I think the second day back in January I was in the warehouse, and one of the guys who's been working in our warehouse for 20 years, and our warehouse 20 years ago was literally a little shed almost. I remember it had a hole in the roof, and in the winter there used to be watermarks around the products, and he's been with us a long time. And I was chatting with him that second day of January, and he said, "I cannot believe," Bobby said, "the amount of C9 packs that are leaving this building every month now. Over 20,000 boxes leave a month." He said, "I can't believe there's a fat person left in Britain." So you can always get some great words of advice from our guys in the warehouse. Sport nutrition is another area where we've seen significant growth, and you're going to hear from some of our brand ambassadors today who love the impact that our product has had on their overall well-being and their performance as top athletes. So I guess what I'm saying is there's lots and lots of potential for each and every one of us, once we learn a little bit about our products, to share the benefits of those products with people around us. And I believe the biggest statement that we make about our products is the fact that we offer our products to customers with a 60-day satisfaction guarantee. They can literally use our products for 60 days, and if they don't like them, they don't believe that they've had benefit from them, we give them a full refund. And I believe that's a very bold guarantee, a very bold statement to make about a product. And if you think about it, we wouldn't have lasted 30 weeks, never mind 30 odd years, if the product didn't work. It absolutely works. And I also know that there are very many of you in the room today that have joined us as business owners, having first been a customer of the product, and you felt so passionate about the health benefits that you'd received that you started to talk to others and developed a business for yourself. Who would fit that category? Who was a customer before they? Okay, lots and lots of you, probably a third of the room. And for me, that's again a really powerful endorsement of the power of our product range and that emotional attachment that people get when they feel good. The second very powerful trend that we're riding is the way that we do business. This concept of distributing our products through self-employed business owners. It's still a concept that very many people sometimes find difficult to come to terms with because we're so used to buying our products from a retail outlet. But how many times do you go in a retail outlet and you're looking at the products and the person who's engaged with you trying to sell you the product doesn't really know very much about the product? More and more people now wanting to deal directly with the manufacturer, deal directly with a person who's educated about the product, using the product themselves is even better. And that's the marketplace that we're in. And we're seeing more and more people now wanting to buy direct and more companies wanting to sell direct. And this method of marketing that we use is called network marketing or multi-level marketing, is absolutely becoming mainstream. It's a little like having your own franchise, but without the financial commitments of a franchise. It's a business without borders because we can build our teams wherever we want to around the world. We can keep our business local if we want to. We can make it a national business or an international business. And when you become a forever business owner, you, in signing that form, if you like, have a passport to build a team in over 150 countries around the world. We have a strong support program in place, which I believe is another factor in our success. We understand that we can only continue to be successful if we're able to help people from all backgrounds and all walks of life become entrepreneurial. And the vast majority of people who are joining us have never been in business for themselves before. So the support is really important. And that support comes in a couple of ways. Firstly, you're sponsored into the business by somebody who in turn has been sponsored by somebody else. So you have what is called an upline, and in that upline, somewhere up there will be a great deal of experience in this marketplace and in this business. And you have access to that. I liken this to having a non-executive board of directors. You're not paying for them, but they're there to help you get your business started. And nobody makes any money at all unless we're able to help people become successful. Alongside that, you have the company support, events like today, local events that you can attend. We have websites, we have interactive platforms. So there's a huge amount of resource that you can get the knowledge and the confidence and the belief in your business and get started. And that support has been recognized by outside organizations. We, of course, would say it was good. It is good, but Investor in People say it's good. Our staff are trained to Investor in People level. We're members of the Direct Selling Association, who, again, have recognized us for the support and the infrastructure that we have that helps people become successful. The DSA is the Direct Selling Association. That's our trade body. We're very pleased to be active members of that. We have a team of people in the wings who help us with product development, with support, and help you guys get knowledge on our products. And the first of that team I'd like to introduce you to are our advisory board. 4 members of our advisory board, and we've just launched over the last week the dates for the new advisory board trainings. We're launching initially a beauty and skincare day, and we're about to launch shortly a C9 Vital 5 Fit sports nutrition day. And hosting those will be our advisory board members. First advisory board member to introduce you to is far left, our resident doctor, Dr. Peter Atherton, who has been a GP for many years before joining Forever Living, has helped us put aloe vera absolutely on the map when it comes to good health, is the author of 3 books, one of which, if you've come into our business by way of our Business in a Box, I hope you've read his book, because it'll give you a real sense of why you should use aloe every day, and also a great sense of the long history of the very many civilizations that have used aloe. Is Peter in the room today? Let's say hi to Peter if we can see him. Give him a round of applause anyway, I can't see him. Next up we have David Urch. David is our resident vet. We've always been very proud to say that we never test our products on animals in the formulation of our products, but the finished product works extremely well on animals, and there are very many of you in the audience today, I know, that focus on the animal world. We've got a great business in the horse world in particular. Very many animal owners now wanting to look after their pets in a safe, natural way, and David has definitely helped open some doors there. Is David in the room today? Let's say hi to David. There you are, David. Nice to see you. Next up, back in the room, hasn't been with us for a little while because she hasn't been well, so we're really, really pleased to see Dawn back. Dawn, where are you? Give us a wave if I can see you. Great to see you back, Dawn. We've missed you in the audience, so I'm glad that you're on the road to recovery. Dawn is our nutritional expert and our skincare expert. Again, very many years experience in the beauty industry before she joined Forever. And finally, our last advisory board member, Louise Riley. Louise is predominantly now focused on our C9 and our FIT programs, but is also our ambassador in the UK for our Colour Cosmetics Flawless collection. So is Louise in the room? Let's say hi to Louise. Yeah, over there. Thank you, Louise. So that's a little bit about the technical expertise that's behind the scenes for us, and we have regular meetings with our advisory board. They are also involved in spotting product trends and product developments, and what I love about working with the advisory board is also that they are key leading FBOs too, so they understand what it's like to build a business. Our next team, and probably our most significant team, is our UK Global Leadership team. And I was so proud at year end to get the news that there were so many of the UK group that were on the Global Leadership team. And we're going to recognise our Global Leadership team later on in the proceedings today. But that's essentially the top team that exists in the world. And to be on the Global Leadership team, you need to be 7,500 CC qualified during the course of the year. And then there's an executive Global Leadership team, and a big part of that is also the UK at 12,500. And so probably across the Global Leadership team, over a third of the people on that team around the world come from the UK. And I think that's a testament to the great strength of our business here. We met with the leadership team yesterday, and the leadership team helped us greatly. I absolutely do not think we would be as successful as a country if it hadn't been for the strong cooperative relationship that we've developed as a company with the leadership team over the years. And pretty much everything that you now have access to by way of training, support material, presentations, DVDs, websites has come because our previous leadership teams recognize that the more that we can help others, the more successful we become ourselves. And I know from speaking to guests, this is sometimes a little bit of an unusual concept, because I guess in the normal corporate world, what you try and do is protect your space from somebody who wants to take your job. Not the case in Forever Living here at all, and our leaders are very happy to share the secrets of their success. And from that, we've developed a blueprint. And that blueprint means that if you follow what the others have done in the past, you'll be successful. So I'd like to recognise our global leadership team for this year, which is Jane Leach and John Curtis, Adam May, Emma and Sean Cooper, Jan and Peter Whitaker, Lisa Prescott, Juliana Bevan, Natalie Healy, Louise McKenzie, Rebecca and Stuart Lake, and Claire and Keith Spencer. If they could stand, congratulations, guys. So as I say, we had a great meeting yesterday. We've got some great things lined up for you this year, not least of which is to make sure that these 2 days that we have together during the course of the year are really, really impactful and significant days for you. And the guys on this screen put a hell of a lot of time into making sure that that happens. The next team to introduce you to are our area development directors again, distributors or FBOs in their own right, but also tasked with supporting areas of the country by way of evening opportunity meetings, social events, masterclasses, to be there to make sure that if you are in that area and maybe you're not connected directly with your sponsor in that area, there's an infrastructure of support for you there. So if our ADDs could stand, let's recognise them for the great contribution that they make too. Thank you, guys. Been with a few of you over the past weeks doing different recognition events. I think I spent almost an entire week in Wales actually, which is rather nice. Yeah, thank you for all the Welsh people who supported me. It was a lot of fun that we had there. So thank you for that. Our next group is our Forever VIPs, and this evening, those of you who have just come onto the VIP group or are requalified as VIP members, we're going to have a little reception for you after the event today. So to become a Forever VIP, you need to be either Eagle Manager qualified or Chairman's Bonus qualified. And again, this is a bigger group of people, but it's still a great resource for us as a company to be able to engage with you and find ways in which we can become better and to better serve you too. So if you're a VIP member, if you'd like to stand, we'd like to recognise you. Thank you, guys. So for those of you new in the room, you'll identify a Forever VIP by the black lanyard that they have. And as I said, a really important group for us. Close to 300 Forever Business owners now as part of the VIP group. So a large group, and as we meet this year, we'll probably meet in smaller groups so that we can engage with you better. Well, there you are. That was to remind me what to say, and I remembered anyway. How about that? That was pretty good going. So here's a business that's in the right place at the right time. And if you're new in the room, I hope that you get a sense of the fact that the future could look very different. I was at the Scottish Success Day earlier on in January, and one of our speakers there, who we are going to identify in our top 30 today, shared with us her journey over the last year, where she said a year ago she'd just made manager in January 15. Just before that she made manager, and here we are in January 16, and she was a sapphire manager. That means she's got 9 frontline managers and 40 managers in her group. And she said, I couldn't have imagined what a difference a year might make to my business, but I decided at the beginning of 15 just to get focused, not to look left, not to look right, not to listen to the very many negative comments that we all get during the course of our daily lives from people, but just to stay positive, focused, and work hard every day and just see what a difference a year could make. And a year can make a massive, massive difference. So it's a secure future. Over 38 years we've been doing this across the globe. Millions of people engaged with us. A product range that's second to none. Riding some really, really powerful trends. So I hope that over the next couple of days you do get a vision of what's possible, and that you get excited, and that you make sure that the success days become a key part of what you do during the course of the year. Because I can promise you, if you stay engaged with the business, you come to the meetings, you come to the trainings, and you come to the success days, you will over time get a vision of a very, very different world, a world that's full of opportunity rather than full of challenges. So I hope if you're new in the room, that's given you a little sense of where you are today and the opportunity that exists for you.